Hey guys, a lack of curiosity is the first sign of getting old. Maybe you know people like these, right? They think they know it all. They experience everything. They've seen everything under the sun, and they always have an answer for everything. And they don't have questions because they think they figure everything out. And they stop growing, they stop exploring the world, exploring life. And usually these are the people who age the quickest from my observation. And on the contrary, the people who stay energetic, vibrant, and especially in their older ages, are people who have a insatiable taste for curiosity. They are curious about everything, and when you're watching the news, they will come up with questions like, hey, what are the younger generation thinking? And what is the new AI? What is the new technology about? And when you show them like a new iPhone, they will ask you, hey, what's new? And what can you do with your Apple Watch? And they constantly try to explore new things. They want to see what is something they don't know, and they don't have like prefixed notions about many things in life. And I think that's a good sign that they are continuously growing. And so think about some of the celebrities, some of the famous business leaders, Buffett and Munger, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, right? They are known to be avid readers. So they continue to be curious about many things, and they are not afraid to say that, I don't know, I need to figure that out, and I need to do some research, I need to do some investigation, right? And I think at the end, it's very important to be curious. And also, just to remind myself, I named this car Curiosity. I even written that in the center console of my Tesla, just to remind myself to be curious. And I think one specific way or habits that we can cultivate the curiosity is to write down the questions that you have. And these questions can be personal, it could be about anything, it could be about your profession, or about politics, or about society, or any culture, anything. When you have a question pop up in your mind, just write it down. It could be writing in your mobile phone, or you could be taking notes. Anything that works for you, that's at your convenience. And then gradually you will continue to generate questions. You could force yourself to come up with new questions, and it becomes a habit. And you could start small, maybe 10 questions a day, and then 30 questions a day, and 50 questions a day. And that is the habits I come up with, and I'm trying to develop is I wanted to come up with 100 questions every day. And you don't need to have answers right away. Some of the questions could be very, very grand, very big. And some of the questions are very specific. It doesn't matter. But it is just cultivating the habits of capturing all the questions and getting comfortable with questions you don't have the answers. And many times I witnessed that, I found that when questions are in place and they are lurking in your brain since you write them down, and sometime in the proper time, in the proper moment, the answer will come to you naturally without any effort. So just be feeling like you don't need to be like know-it-all, right? Just feel comfortable and cozy with questions. And then you are not forced just to be like, hey, you want to answer everything, because some of the questions will persist and some of the questions will be figured out quickly. And when you have a long list of questions you collected throughout your past life experience, maybe you've been doing this for 3 months, 6 months, and then you review and you look back to, hey, 6 months ago I was worrying about this, I was having questions about this. Maybe I have figured something out already, and that's great. And there are some questions unanswered and remain to be valid as right now. And that is even a better sign, because you found what is the core questions you wanted to know in your life. And usually these are the questions that are grand, bigger, and more regarding to your personal belief and your happiness. So I would encourage you to try this, building these habits. Write down the questions you have. Anything, any question. They could be very stupid, they could be specific, and they could be just like random, but just developing this habit, and then it will come to you very naturally. And many times when you are contemplating about something, and if you have written a list of questions, maybe 10 questions, 15 questions, suddenly questions are like a road post or like a North Star guiding you to figure out and to construct something that you don't know. And along the way, you found maybe your reasoning and your problem solving capabilities will improve as well. So try this. So if you are, in your late 30s, 40s, or even 50s, or even older, and you find yourself not curious about many things, and then you probably want to be very careful and try to recultivate these habits of being curious toward the world.